the fifth pick for Vici will determine it all, because all so far, like you said, Puck and Nature's Prophet, they can go in any lane, and we'll see what they want to deal with on Team Braveheart, because Braveheart have shown the Venom Core, and now they're showing an Undying.
So that means Sanking the offlane. I really like this pick, because if you look at Vici Shraff, they have 3 extremely mobile heroes, and they could have essentially +2 at almost every single fight, right? So you want to pick up cores that are either hard to kill, or that could do a ton of AoE damage, and that's pretty much every one of these heroes on Team Braveheart. They are much stronger when they group up, and I think Team Braveheart needs to play this mid-game pretty grouped up, because Vici is going to be this like Viper coming in like from multiple angles, poking and prodding, and looking for kills.
I don't feel like Tombstone is going to be very useful this game, though, because Spearbreaker usually has nothing better to do after he charges in. He charges in, he goes on a target, and then he has tons of armor, so as soon as Undying puts up a Tombstone, you just spend your time killing it, and the rest of your team follows up on your initiation.
Spearbreaker doesn't attack that quickly, but I think Nature's Prophet lately has been buying drums first, so that is going to be a easy Tombstone kill whenever MP pops the drums as well.
Yeah, that's true. We'll see how much this NP feels like split pushing as well, because lately it seems like teams have their own style. I don't remember what Vici's style is, but I know during the EU qualifiers for TI, which I was casting, I saw like 2 very distinct types of Nature's Prophets. I know the Mouse Sports squad with Skylark, like their Nature's Prophet was just constantly TPing to like look for ganks on the map or like push with the team. It was really by himself. But then other squads will just like have NP basically never be with the team. He doesn't build items like Mechanism. He just builds pure selfish and is just like Broodmother almost.
Well, looking at the way that this lineup wants to play for Vici, I think Young 11 has to go for the first style that you mentioned, right? Because I think when you have cores like the Puck and the Monkey King, you're looking to fight, and you have Spirit Breaker, so it would surprise me greatly if Young 11 do take a little bit more selfish approach.
Yeah, I agree. And Monkey King, as we saw yesterday as a 1 position, didn't do that well. I believe it was CDEC that was running it, and they got destroyed.
Well, they ran it as a farmer, right? They were trying to put in power on him and trying to get into the late game.
He's going to be a farmer here, too. It's paparazzi Monkey King.
Right, but I think I agree with that point. I just think that the rest of the draft will allow him to fight more. The rest of the draft is not saying, hey, Monkey King, you just go jungle, you know? He's going to join these fights with Primal Spring and, you know, hit some kids.
That's true.
Alright, both teams teleporting out to drop some wards. Interestingly, neither support have popped the smoke. Just something that you see pretty common.
The other common thing has been aggressively... I always see the Radiant's small camp get warded way more frequently than the Dire's small camp. And I wonder if there's like a justification for that. I mean, I feel like you do have to go deeper to block Radiant's... to block Dire's small camp than you do Radiant's, but... I don't know. It just seems like the games that I cast always has Radiant small camp being blocked.
Yeah. 30 seconds to battle. I don't really have a good logical explanation because I think both camps are easily pullable.
Yeah.
So.
Though for Young 11, it makes sense not to block this camp. Only when he wants to block it, he'll block it, and he can do that with Trance. He doesn't need to perma block it with a ward. And these Treants are going to be super irritating for Disruptor to deal with. Thankfully, the Veno wards are okay at dealing with Treants, but still, Veno is going to need to get some points in it, otherwise then your Treants are just going to farm the Veno wards.
Uh-oh, there's a charge coming in hot here. Cask going to fly in. Tree's now in position to get that block off like you mentioned, and that is going to be first blood. Question is, who's going to take it? Oh, missed uphill. Finra says, sure. I got you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think he was gonna give it to his core, and then it's like, you know, Destiny has it.
The kill.
All right, 2 charge. He's out of mana. Time to pop that 30.
And this is Spirit Breaker's job this game. He doesn't need to park himself in any one lane. He can just kind of soak up experience whenever it seems convenient in one lane, and then if he finds a kill attempt, he'll be perfectly okay charging across the map for it.
Alright. Y-Chen has taken his first skill point. It's not refraction, so Paparazzi says, okay, here's 4 hits, and I'm gonna farm now. Good luck. Charge.
Oh, and a whack. 211 damage. Y-Chen!
Orb coming forward
Monkey King.
for Lao A. Ori taking a ton of right click there.
So how do you feel about mid Monkey King versus the mid puck? Was it just because the TA was mid?
Yeah, I mean, TA is considered as a puck counter, right? She essentially outdamaged you. You can't really harass. Because TA has, what you can call it, refraction. And the way that I'm watching this is that it seems like Monkey King is very resistant to any kind of melee roaming harass. Because he just harassed you right back, dude. No problem.
Yeah. And he's got bonus range so that, like, whenever you do that dance back and forth, more often than not, Monkey King will be able to stall you out. What a bounce. I can't believe it went to that Undying.
There's Balance Strike available.
He has Boundless. Yeah, he has Balance. What the? Use it!
I think he knows that the refraction is coming up soon. But now he's hit him a couple times. That's a kill. Oh, okay, well. Kind of messed it up. Pops a Fairy Fire. Thanks to the minus 16 strength.
He has
Fairy Fire.
And...
Yeah, doing a lot of work, and that's going to be a charge. I think that's going to be Bheart losing yet another kill, unless he ends on the low ground. Dude, do you think he planned that shit?
No.
Do you think that was
I don't think so.
Chinese calculus?
Maybe. I mean, it would be pretty clever. I don't think he would have died anyway, unless he got like a super lucky 17% afterwards.
Maybe, dude.
Dude, he's a freaking Undying. He's a tanky dude. He has 5 armor underneath the tower.
17% prime, dude.
That's true.
HMX gonna get charged.
Self canceled.
Not gonna go through the trees.
Are they playing this qualifier on LAN?
I don't think so. Why?
Because now Young 11 gets glimpsed back. Ooh, he's dead.
Yeah, he is. Trees on HMX. Not really seeing how these fights are starting with. Has he been like too aggressive, or what's the deal there?
Yeah, well, he was waiting for a charge from Spirit Breaker to come in, and so he was trying to soften up Venno, and then he was just like, wait a second, I'm losing like all of my HP right now, because Nature's Prophet on like a lot of heroes in the offlane is not a poor man's shield builder, and that's like a big part of the reason why so many offlaners feel confident being like, creep wave, I don't care about a creep wave, but you kind of need to worry.
I think softening up for a charge is maybe not the best game plan. Can't they just always glimpse away the charge guy?
Yeah, but I guess they just need the impact of the charge, and then the damage from the first, like, inherent Greater Bash, and then they're like, Nature's Prophet can finish it off from here.
Alright. Charge.
Because now they charge.
Again. 11 runs in, and, well, there is no glimpse here, so... Tries to put down the field to actually get the kill on 011, but that means HMX.
There are a lot of creeps here.
Yeah, they are going to surround him. Tower's not going to be helping out. Oh, that's a 2-man Gale. Tower maybe will help out here. Lanham taking the tower hits a little bit. Now focusing up. Charge. Or would you say the impact of the charge doing a lot of work? Lanham.
Impact.
Yeah. Gonna get denied here. Pretty nicely done, but Finra, no one denying him, so... has to fight his way out.
Oh, that was a nice deny. Yeah, I didn't even realize. I guess I forgot he got the Venomous Gale off. But now Young 11 might get glimpsed.
Oh, he's dead.
2 points.
He's actually dead.
Where's the glimpse?
TP out. Not gonna Sprout TP and the decay.
Bot lane. There's a 1v1 of epic proportions going on here. Bonk.
And he should survive for this. Nice. So, hold that thought here. HMX ganking mid. He has to just fight his way out of this. There's no way he can run. And he did. So before this, I think Vichy was winning pretty much, well, not all 3 lanes, but 2 out of 3 lanes. But that was a great rotation from Bheart. And I think the game is back even as I pull a Light of Heaven.
It's kind of even, but if you look at net worth, right now, top 4 net worth is all owned by Radiant heroes, and these are all heroes that will continue to scale exceptionally well. Nature's Prophet scales very well. Monkey King obviously farms very quickly. It's usually Spirit Breaker that will be the slowest, and... Oh. Man, this is... do I need to start playing Monkey King against TA mid? This is looking at...
Yeah.
Oh. Young 11 gets a kill on Sand King.
I mean, as a melee hero, you have a range advantage over TA. You could harass.
That's true.
And it doesn't matter that he has refraction because you just keep hitting that shield to get your charges anyways, and then you just.
That's true.
Give him your D.
Huh. Okay, I'm gonna have to consider that.
You just have to be really careful because I think Paparazzi has been aggressively trading into the creep wave and into the shield, and he's gotten close to dying a couple of times.
Yeah, but the idea is that he's trying to get that 4th hit of Jingu so that he can just lifesteal back all that harass that he took. As he hides the tree.
Okay.
Quietly, waiting.
Charge coming through here. Watch
He's gonna hit this disruptor on the way.
Primal Spring jumping in right now. Defensive
Nature's
glimpses.
Prophet.
Nope, they're gonna all TP in. There's a glimpse coming back, but oh my god, the huge balance strike. A76 gives them a 2-man decay, but Prophet says thank you. I'm back in my lane.
Monkey King didn't even really receive that much help in this lane either. Like, sometimes I would be like, well, the only reason he won is because Spirit Breaker was here. The Spirit Breaker was there at level 1, did 1 charge, and that was it. The rest of it has been all Monkey King.
Witch Doctor was there for like a minute, I think. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, walks out of the shield, glimpse right back into it. Tower gets a 1-pot shot. 4-man surround here. Gonna get the kill. Ori in position for a coil, but we'll need to back it up.
Yeah, Ori and the rest of the Vici Gaming squad took down that bot tier 1, so... Oh, top lane. Lanham, did he just 1v1
Yep.
a Venomancer?
Solo kill. Support. 5 position. That's
How
disrespect.
the hell did...
He's got a max Maledict, dude. Big dick Lanham.
Yeah, but...
Putting his dick everywhere.
But Maledict needs damage originally. It can't just... It's not like a DOT by itself. I mean, it is, but it's like a tiny DOT by itself. You need damage on top
I think
of it.
he might have casted him twice, like bounce back with like the neutral creeps or something like that.
Alright. Big Maledict Lanham.
Monkey King, 24 denies on the mid lane against the Templar Assassin. I think that's the most impressive part. Because normally Templar just wins the CS department.
And she doesn't even have any stacks either.
No.
The Ancients are, like, looking weird, so I think someone tried to stack but failed it. And so she doesn't have a great recovery plan.
This one. A support probably
like,
ran in and got rooted.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I think they did get rooted. Yeah, this Prowler is missing mana, so clearly someone tried to step a little too close. And they got 1 stack on this top Ancient now, but it's just 1 stack.
Alright, early item-wise, we got a Phase Soul Ring Puck, as per usual now in China Dota. Young 11 did go for the drums first.
Where's the Orb of Venom, though?
Where is the Orb of Venom? You know, his team has already 2 Orb of Venom, so I don't know. Getting a 3rd one makes too much sense. The Orb of Venom is from the charging guy. Ooh, Young 11 hiding behind this tree. And now the charge. Alright, Fenrir. Wrath of Nature, is it gonna bounce? Oh, not gonna bounce enough, and here comes Lao A. Alright. Meanwhile, he teleports right to the mid lane. And the Big Dick Lanham with the Maledict. Is it gonna be enough?
Oh, dude, he can move him out with Sprout.
Oh, wow.
Or you can just kill him. I think if you cast Sprout in such a way that it, like, shoves TA, she'll lose her meld.
Really?
Yeah, because it's based off of movement.
Oh, look at that death for immediately gets cancelled here by a well-placed ultimate. They're still gonna get the kill though. Here comes the charge trying to save Lanham. Nice glimpse back, but it doesn't matter because Monkey King is in the middle of everything. Monkey King has the magic wand. Could Primal Spring right now. Oh, trying to eat the...
Oh, nice try.
Not gonna get it. He misses. TA ports back. And now Trap gets exploded on Paparazzi. Taking quite a bit of damage. The charge coming back through the casket, bouncing on 2 heroes. Paparazzi's gonna fight this. He has this jump. Ooh. Well, I thought he was gonna hit both, but that ain't fishing.
Paparazzi has not been landing these balance strikes very well. I'm just gonna go out and say it. He's like that one in the mid lane. Like he completely. Oh my god, he's going to live. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, these balance strike are. The girth is really thin.
It is. I mean, I'm not saying it's easy to land, but like he's getting too greedy with them. He's trying to go for multi-hero balance strikes, and just to go for the one hit. It's cool.
Yeah. You always feel like you're playing Shaker, or want to feel like you're playing Shaker, but you're not.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
Oh man, Sand King.
Allow A.
How's he gonna get out of this one?
I mean, he could burrow strike. There you go. He hit that one.
He did hit that one.
They have a glimpse. Glimpse him right back. Ooh, even drops the ult. Just straight up TP out. Fenrir says, bruh, you don't have your stun anymore. Coil is gonna get used.
That was miscommunication.
Yep.
That was massive miscommunication. So the reason I said, are these guys playing on land is because, like, I almost feel as if each of them has, like, 80, or, like, no, more than 80, like, 200 ping or something. It's like, that was, like, a 200 ping play right there.
Okay. Well,
but then I looked in the console, and they all have, like, single-digit pings, so I don't really know.
Yeah, most of the teams in China are located in Shanghai, so even if they play online, it's, you know, maybe
it's like right next to the server.
10 minutes,
okay,
yeah. You know, next to each other. Glimpse back, Y Chen. I think Fenrir will go down.
On the shrine.
Oh, I don't care about that shrine when you have Wukong command. Silence comes in. This is a 2-man, and Y Chen is stuck there pretty good. Doesn't have a blink to get out.
Oh, but the charge through bounces her out.
He can pop that shrine, and now he's okay. They somehow see him this time around. Hit him. Hit him. How did they saw me, dude?
I don't know, actually.
Sentry,
maybe
right?
he was dusted. Oh, yeah.
Alright. Well, I know you thought the last game was a raffle stomp, but,
It was a raffle stomp because the heroes weren't even, like, meta. This time, like, Puck, Nature's Prophet, Monkey King, these are good heroes. Spearbreaker's a good hero. These are all good heroes. And they're still, like, just face-rolling right now.
I know earlier in the draft you said that Game 1's hero was somewhat memey. And I'm gonna ask you, like, a relatively serious question, right? Like, do you think we have even meme heroes anymore? Like, I guess apart from techies?
No, okay, so that's a legitimate question. There are not meme heroes, but there are meme roles, like Core Wyvern.
I mean, it might be meme now, but give it a month, you know?
Maybe, but there's still, like, there's a reason why these things aren't popular, and they're either, like, a very, very specific situation in which it works, or you want to catch the enemy off guard, and they're like, they've never dealt with this strategy before, we've played it before, and it works in this specific comp, but also it's just mainly unfamiliarity. And so that's what I consider to be, like, a meme pick, is if it's, like, off the wall, it's still viable. Like, the Wyvern did not throw the game by any means. It was dealing damage, and then Spearbreaker gets glimpsed back.
This should be a kill. Tombstone gonna get dropped down. Very tanky. Charge out! See ya! Alright. Now that's memey.
That's just rude.
Yeah. Do you think they felt the impact of that charge?
Help. Ori was just farming bot the entire time. He's like, nah, you got this.
Yeah.
Do you need my Dream Coil? No, I'm good.
Dude, Ori did the standard core player. It's like, oh, you dead. I'm trying to hit some creeps. Is Fenrir gonna die to these zombies? No, he's fine. Now he's gonna charge right back.
Going to die.
You missed me? I'm back! Boom.
He found something else, so it's just a creep.
Dude, that was like 3 screens away.
Yeah, I know.
How's that work?
I think it's in AoE, but I thought you needed vision.
Yeah, I
so
thought you...
I don't know.
Well, I guess they have vision from the sword? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe a witch doctor was walking by and he had vision of the camp.
Well, you know, I had high hopes for Team Braveheart when they definitely gave IGV a really good 2 games.
Yeah, it was a good series. It looked even both series. This is not it.
Feels bad.
It's okay. They got their chance. We had briefly touched on the topic of what it takes for a tier 2 team to break out of China, and it does not seem easy. And we can see here why it's not easy. In addition to just not being invited to many things, the teams that you're going up against are very good. So, you know, you take this as a lesson of experience. You're like, sometimes you get offlane wyverned.
Too many gatekeepers, man.
Too many gatekeepers, and they're going to be more and more in theory as this tournament season moves on, because a lot of people were like, okay, this is really going to help out like scenes like South America is now, Jim Coil on the Disruptor.
Alright, solo kill. The port's going to continue. Got that range. Okay. Hit that too.
There we go. He's going to rip it.
Oh, the fake out. You think he fake out or he got fogged?
I think he got fogged. Anyway, so a lot of people were like, well, this new upcoming circuit is really going to help out South American regions, North American regions, teams that usually don't get qualifiers. But there are so many, like you said, gatekeepers in China that I think there's going to be a lot of Chinese teams that have like an even number of points moving forward. And in TI8, I wouldn't be surprised if a large portion of like I think like the top 4 slots will be like, maybe 5 slots will be evenly spread out, but I wouldn't be surprised if the bottom half of the invites are like very Chinese heavy.
Okay.
Because the other thing to consider is that Chinese teams have a lot more money. Even though Braveheart is just like an open qualifier team, maybe not Braveheart specifically, but like a lot of like eHome Keen or all these academy teams and stuff like that, they still have the resources of their organization, like Vici Gaming or whatever, and there are thousands of teams.
You can make the argument that the resources are not being used well.
Perhaps,
because when EG goes to a tournament, their players are well taken care of. They have multiple coaches. When China goes to a foreign tournament, they can even they rely on Jack to get food. You know, like this is not really how it should be done.
But they have the money, and so if you have some South American major, then a lot of South American teams don't have the money to like easily get out to a Chinese major. So like, why even bother?
Don't they just fly you there?
Spend your time qualifying. What?
Don't they just fly you there?
Yeah, but I'm saying it's much easier to justify qualifying for something that's in your region, I think, than qualifying for stuff that's in other regions. Because we're seeing conflicts. Yesterday, IG took like freaking 90 minutes to come to their matches. We have an attempt, another strike.
That is a dead end.
The pashes.
I guess what you're saying is like the Chinese teams as a whole, they're more internationally minded. The infrastructure is there, so that every tournament they see one as, yeah, I'm gonna qualify to this. Whereas some of the, I guess the lesser established regions needs to pick and choose based on location and time and. Although I think it's becoming less and less of that case though, with most of these tournaments providing more price support and travel and accommodation support.
Yeah, that's true. At least that's the idea. Hopefully that does come to the case, because like Valve has forked over a lot of prize money, but no one really knows if the infrastructure money is going to come with that. And so like maybe a lot of teams had to break the bank to hit a minor qualification. Like StarLadder is an established organization. Oh, that's now Dangerous Prophet. He's gonna get out.
Yep. They're just lacking damage at this point to get kills.
Oh, are they gonna get the stun? Yeah, Dream Coil. Goodbye.
That's
Disruptor.
One kill. Finmer charging for another. Nature's Prophet says, I'm back. Burrow Strike. Oh, they got vision. No fogging this one. There you go.
I guess he did cancel it then, because that looked pretty fogged. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so like StarLadder is an established organization. ESL Hamburg, that's an established organization. But like sometimes for the other organizations, I'm sure Valve vetted them, but watch him. He's gonna get out. But you need to hope that the resources are going to go like equally to the prize money and to make sure that you run a clean tournament. Mid lane. Pushing.
I'm trying to see if there's something that Braveheart could do to win a team fight. It really will take Vichy like overcommit into a 5-man something. 5-man Static Storm Epicenter. Here's the thing, like even if they get clumped up 5-man ultimate, like all of these are level 1 ults because Braveheart is so under level, so I don't know.
Except for Veno.
Yeah. There's a Veno in this game?
Yeah. Word on the street is he's been trying to farm up. He's got a 4-staff and a Midas. I mean, this is not the Veno that we saw in Game 1.
Right, that's the difference, right? When Paparazzi was playing Veno, you knew there was a Veno in the game, because he was blinking into 4, dropping ults. Or, I guess the better move to describe how effective he was in that game was, he was always... Remember he was like in this spot? Remember that? Yes, and he was solo sieging a tier 2 building, took 4 to kill him, and they almost all died. Like, the impact of that Veno was insane, whereas this Veno is just like... I think... Starting today, when we saw the Veno being picked, you're like, oh, you don't really like Veno, and this is the reason why you don't like it. It's just very low impact, right?
Exactly. Whenever there's like a concerted effort to like every single outer tower is gone, except for every single outer tower is gone, and it's been gone for like charge.
Yeah, Lanham, it's like getting ganked by 3-4 heroes, survives it. Because he's got a big dig. He might actually die to Veno. Veno really wants him dead, but Lanham's got Magic Wand Charge. He's got Fairy Fire. He's got the Voodoo Restoration. Nope.
Oh,
feels bad, man.
That's just that. Come on.
Yo, that's a move where you just 5-man gank their 5-position support and then tap out, right?
Yeah, but they're not GGing out. That's an open qualifier play right there. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. When you're like, hey, you know, it's God damn it, I'm gonna kill this guy. I don't care if I die for it. I don't care if I'm the most farmed hero on my team. I'm gonna kill this Witch Doctor. But I respect it, you know? I would do the same thing in that position.
Honestly, he was really the only person they could have killed, so... You know?
Yeah, but he didn't have to go for the kill.
Static Storm. Okay, get that puck. No! No, don't tell me he's gonna live. Oh my god. They can't get the glimpse on him. Feels bad.
Spearbreaker's coming in hot, and then going out cold. Alright, so let's reevaluate. What would Braveheart like to do? I'm not talking about game-winning stuff. I'm like, what's your objective now? Is it like, let's get a... Do any of these healers have killing sprees? Yes, Puck definitely has a killing spree. I think the game now is kill Puck.
That is a tough order, dude. He's got a.
That's what you gotta set goals for yourself.
Plus 16 armor, right? So he's tanky as hell for a Puck. He's got phase blink. Do they have magic damage? I don't know. Dude.
They've got a Dagon TA that cannot kill a Witch Doctor. Dude, I love this. Braveheart just went from a team that I was just like, meh, to a team that I'm like, dude, you guys got heart. You got Braveheart.
Here's the thing, if you go Dagon TA, what are they still playing for, right? I thought they were still trying.
Kill the Puck. Did I not just say magic damage?
Okay.
And you were like, do they have magic damage? And then boom, Dagon TA. I told you, that's the game.
Dude, Lanham, like, he knows he's won the main game, right? So he's playing the sub game with them. He's got a mech. He's like, you know what? I know you guys are trying to kill us. Max Voodoo, got a mech. I'm ready.
Look, they're closing in on him, but he's baiting. He knows.
He knows. Okay. 180 baited, no problem. Oh, mech on cooldown? Oh, he might actually die here.
No. Yeah. Damn it. Okay, now you gotta kill the oh.
Good moves, in and out.
Kill Ori? Yes!
Oh yeah, they got him!
Yes!
Alright, here comes the Wukong command, but kind of in an awkward spot. That Tombstone is actually doing a ton of work. And yeah, they're actually team wiping them. Alright.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Okay. You know, if Braveheart team wiped them, do you think they would call it GG?
No.
It might be like the first time in Dota history you team wiped WE Call of Duty.
That's true, actually. I would like to see the statistics on that.
I don't think that has... Like, why would you ever do that?
No, you would never do that. But at the same time, why would you ever build Dagon TA? It's so that you can kill a puck. And
they did kill
you know
a lot
what?
of them.
Braveheart, I respect Braveheart a lot. That was... They took Moxie. You know, they showed up to their minor qualifier. They went 0-2, but damn it all if they didn't make it look interesting.
I think they played...
Shout us out to Braveheart.
Yeah, they played a really good series of game in the upper bracket, but then the gas ran out. It was too expensive. So they couldn't refill.
It was some premium unleaded stuff.
Alright guys, that is going to be it for today's, or not today's, but the set 1. Because the game's finished so fast, we're going to have to wait 2 hours for the next game. So I'm actually even going to end the stream, and then I'll pump the stream back up in like about an hour and 40 minutes or something like that. So, thank you for tuning in. You can check out my co-caster at Tsunami643. Why don't you leave us with a nugget of wisdom before we end the stream?
A wise man once said, you know, sometimes you gotta give it your all, and Braveheart did that. I hope they don't disband. I hope we see them at TI. You know, I hope that they're gonna get a lot of points this season, and they will bring TA Dagon into the meta.